You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Now I'm going to transition into another question off of that, right? At what point does stigmas not play a factor anymore, right? Like JC has the dancing thing, you know.
Niggas gotta switch it up. That's old too.
But how does somebody switch up something when that's the thing like, that's stuck on the rapper? I'm
talking about there's no rules in battle rap. There's no handbook. This is just me. Like, I don't cheer for the dance bars. Like, that's old. Like, I've done heard a million JC dance bars.
Right.
I've done heard a million twerk purse bars. Like, who's gonna, like, how many times is niggas gonna keep remixing these shits? Like, Jack Boy and John John bars. Like,
I was always curious about that because it's like that's what people know about it. Like, so you're saying, is it the creativity of the issue, or is it be more creative and don't talk about that?
No, it's just, you know, I don't know.
I hear people say, yeah, well, I talked about the same thing, but I was creative with it.
I go into every battle with fresh, creative, new material. Like, I don't know. I don't be trying to...
Which is tricky.
I don't try to repeat, and I don't be trying to look for angles that other niggas said and redo them.
Okay, all right.
Shit like that. Like, and I feel like that's what's being done a lot. Like, niggas is just like, all right, they might watch a battle and see what niggas is cheering for and try to redo it.
Right.
You know, and it just doesn't work.
I've heard people, because I'll ask somebody, hey, he used that angle on you. And then some rappers say, well, yeah, well, he used it the best. The way he said it was so creative, you know, I give him a pass because of how he used that angle, even though it's been used 600,000 times. So some people feel like that. Do you, like, jack that at all?
No, that's a good question. That's a good question, because I've heard, like, even if it was against me, like, I've heard the same thing done better by other people.
Right.
But still, it's still like a remix. Right. Like, you get what I'm saying? I might have heard another bar that I've heard another opponent say to somebody that I've heard somebody say, but it was just remixed and done better. But it's like, where's the creativity in that? It's still the same idea. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you remixed it and made it better, but you didn't even create the idea. Like, the idea was already created. Like, you just added your two, remixed it.
Prime example, like when Hitman did that angle on Geechee about his girl, like nobody's ever,
it's fresh.
Yes,
it's
nobody's
fresh,
ever said
creative,
no shit like that.
Very
Yes,
fresh, very creative.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it was a shock. You know what I mean? Because it's something new. And I just think it's kind of difficult, especially for a veteran like you. Everything's been said already.
And it's like, even though niggas done heard the whole, like Geechee remixed Eazy's whole shit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Engaged in a shootout, but you ain't engaged to her. He remixed Eazy whole shit for real, but I feel like Geechee did it better. You get what I'm saying? But it's still like,
there you go.
But it's still like Eazy created that. Eazy was the creator of that. Without that, Geechee wouldn't have been able to have that line. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just how I look at shit.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, right.
Creativity in battle rap is at an all-time low. Can we say that?
Very.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why I'm taking a step back, because it's like, damn, I'm probably the most creative nigga. Like,
yes, you are. Definitely one of the most
when
creative.
When it comes to flipping somebody's name or whatever, I might have accidentally said something that somebody else has said before, but nah, I'm not on that. I'm definitely trying to be super original, super creative, different pockets, different cadences. Like, yeah, I be trying new shit. So, you know, not everything works, but
yeah, and I said that, man, as time goes on, it's like, shit, there's only so many words in the dictionary, right? Like, how can you keep saying shit and be original and be, you know, fresh bars, you know what I mean, that have never been used? Very, very difficult in this culture. And like, Twerk is one of those motherfuckers that still keep coming up with shit. Like, how did he even think of that?
I love his creativity.
Sheesh.
Like, he's one of them. I love his creativity. Like, it's a lot of niggas out here that really just like non-stop with the creativity, like Nitty.
Yeah. Yes.
Super original, super creative.
Yeah.
Like niggas like that, bro. Free the Wave, super original, super different. Like,
Very
you know
clever. Yes. Free the Wave.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.